I said yo.
I said hello.
All right, so full disclosure, not only has my sister, her husband, and a good chunk of the family gotten COVID about a week and a half ago, my co-host Ad Van Dyke has contracted the COVID and is currently struggling with it as we speak. I told him not to be on tonight, but
I'm fucking bored, senseless.
this is what I figured. That's why I figured you'd show up.
I feel shitty, Vic.
So Ad is trooping it out
I'll
for
I'll
sure.
probably start coughing at one point, but I'll mute myself.
Yeah, well, I mean, luckily you're, even though you're in my room, you're not right next to me, so it works out very well. That's for sure. Wow, listen to you. Woo! Good lordy. Oh, I got to get Facebook up.
Oh,
Let's see who else is on Facebook. So we got K-Trey, Vic, Dale, probably Bob and Eileen, and probably Fats and Trelise. What's going on, everyone? Nice to have you in. Let me see who's on Facebook.
Bob, is that the husband of Eileen?
You know, I don't know who's married to Eileen. I really have to think about that. Sometimes I forget who that is.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, we're too
close.
really. Mike. God, man, you are too close to the screen. Stay back.
Okay.
Put a freaking mask on, bro.
A fucking mask. I'm alone in my house, so.
What about is your son visited?
My son picked up his girlfriend in the U.S. last Saturday. I think it was Saturday. Lost track of time. But he's at his house with his girlfriend.
Okay, and we got Joe Crum and Donna Lynn. Nice to have you in, Donna Lynn. It's been a while. Be good to see you one of these days, that's for sure.
There she's.
And there's Karine. Is that how you say your name? Karine?
In French, it's Karine.
Karine. Hey, you know, I had a solid 3 years of high school French and 1 semester of college French, so.
What's up, Ferrari kid?
What's up? What's up? Je
Would you mean this thing, Dale?
Je parle français un peu. Yeah.
On va parler français dans le show maintenant?
Say that again?
Are we going to talk French on this show?
You know, if I can get my friend Chris to come on, yeah, for sure. Trap, you coming in or what? What's up, bro? Mike Brandt, nice to have you on board on Facebook. Yeah, I would love that. Would be hysterical to try and talk French for the whole show. Holy cow. I'd have my favorite saying is je ne sais pas, so, and I say that pretty well, I think.
Je ne sais pas.
Je ne sais pas. Yeah.
Oui, oui.
I know, but I think I say that like kind of Frenchy. Yeah. For sure.
Me?
Yeah.
I speak English, French, Dutch, and German.
Wow, really? German?
Well, Dutch and German are nearly the same, you know, so that's easy.
Yeah, I would have no idea.
Ich habe keine Ahnung, ja.
Yeah, man, whatever. I don't know what that means. I hope it's...
I have no idea.
All right. So I also lost... I lost a friend of mine who I didn't know was sick. But I think he had cancer. I just wish I had known. I had no idea. Same age as me. I grew up with him my whole life. His name was Pat. I've known him since kindergarten. Yeah, I've known him since kindergarten. And he doesn't live that far away. He literally lives like 3 blocks. It's not even a half mile.
Hold on, Trap.
Dale speaks English, British, and Australian. I think those are all the same. Pretty sure. You just got to add a twang.
Australian?
Huh?
He doesn't know how to write Australian.
All right, come on.
He speaks jive.
Yeah. We're going to talk a little bit about that too. Thank you, K-Trey. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I'm talking to somebody who I went all through grammar school with. He was very close to me at certain points when we grew apart, got close, grew whatever. That's just the nature of, a friendship during a lifetime, especially when you know someone that long. Even my best of friends, I don't get to see a whole lot of, just for the sheer nature of they have families. I have my mom to take care of. There's so much to deal with. We try to get together as much as possible, but they always, like, I do my best to tell them all the time. It freaks one of my friends out real bad. When I'm, what?
Oh, Dale.
And this one's mine.
Damn, that's heavy.
You said only 8, you bastard!
That never gets old.
Put that in there.
What's going on, fellas?
Dale, you're not in the penalty
How are
box,
you?
man. You're definitely not in the penalty box. I just, I don't care. I really don't care. Whatever. Doesn't bother me.
As long as you don't start talking about sex right away.
Yeah, well, I don't think we're going to be on sex tonight. If we get to sex tonight, man, we've really gone wrong.
With Dale?
Oh, no.
Well, I mean, I know exactly where I can go wrong with it.
Nah, Dale.
I mean, if we're going to start talking ice cream, I can certainly go the wrong way. I can get right over to that, but I definitely have to have the show with the songs, because I'm so interested in what people play, if songs play a part of your romance game. So it's a very interesting topic to me. I don't know why, it just is. But so are tonight's. So we have some terms that I want to talk about. I want to talk about names. And for those of you that don't know, the whole thing that started this off was the Choco Taco got retired. So not only did I lose a friend, I lost an ice cream novelty favorite, all-time favorite, all in the same week. Pretty crazy. Yeah. Trap, how do you feel about the Choco Taco? Do you like the Choco Taco? Have you eaten the Choco Taco?
I have. It was a specialty item. It was a specialty item. Yeah, it was
the Reverend Dale.
Nice.
Reverend Dale, I'm done. Get me off.
Oh, no shit, on Trap, right? Oh my God. That's messed
Dale.
up, isn't it?
I'm actually ordained.
Really? I didn't know that.
I've done a couple.
Are you for real?
He says he is. He's done a couple weddings.
Okay, what's up, K-Trey? Hey, man, K-Trey has, that is like a household name, man.
Whoopi finally retired? Whoopi. Is that for real?
Whoopi retired?
I'd have to look that one up. I don't know.
He's got question marks on it. I was talking about the Choco Taco. I don't know how that got to Whoopi.
Oh, boy.
I guess she's a Choco Taco.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Let's stay off of that one. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Vic, you're certainly not even close to being in the penalty box. Please. And actually, the one thing about Vic is, because we're going to talk about names, there's not many ways to spell and say Vic. Because we're going to talk about some of the names that get really screwed up in my mind. Right?
That's going to be interesting.
What are you going to call him? Vike or Vice? It's always going to be Vic. So, Vic, you got one of the all-time great names. Huh?
Vincent.
Vincent?
Vincent. No, Vincent. Vincent.
Yeah, even the full Victor is a little tough to screw up.
Victor.
Right. That's what I mean. So there's some of that. So let's start with I know you're kidding, dumbass. Nice to have you in, Dave. Great. Let me just say this. Last night's show, Trap, by the way, because I couldn't watch it at the time, but last night's show was fantastic, bro. Your show last night was fantastic. So,
Thank you. Man, I appreciate everybody that came in there, man.
Yeah, and you had a great crowd.
I was in bed.
I hope
good, man.
I don't remember you being in this bed.
No, not with you.
You better hose that thing down.
Thank God, because I don't need all your sweaty stuff all over me, bro.
And now we have DK. What's going on, bro?
Yo, what's good? What's going on, gentlemen?
The official name for Vic is Vittorio. I love that. Yeah, Vittorio. I mean, in Italian,
Falcone.
I actually like my Italian name. It's Giovanni.
Giovanni.
Yeah. Or actually, it depends on how you say it. Giovanni. Some people roll it all into one, so they say Giovanni, or some people say Giovanni.
Giovanni.
But see, that's the thing I'm talking about. Like, I know. I don't want to. All right, you know what? Let's just start with names. All right. So my biggest pet peeve name is Andrea. Andrea.
Andrea.
Yes, people want to say Andrea, right?
Exactly. And then there's also, with that spelling, Andrea. So that's the third one. And I think I came up with a fourth one, but I can't remember it now. That one drives me crazy because there was a girl who I don't even know whatever. There was a girl. And I've only ever known Andreas, right? Only. But this girl wanted to be called Andrea. I'm like, get over yourself. It's Andrea.
Well,
Andrea. But she was so adamant, man. She would get so peeved at me.
If you go to the guy's version of that, it's Andre, right?
Andre, yeah.
So I think that's where they get that from.
Yeah.
They don't call him Andre.
Yeah.
Andre. Oh, I hope not. Andre, that sounds crazy.
So I think that's where they maybe come up with the whole Andrea thing. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm
just. You know what?
I
was in high school in the 90s, and the one name of all names that used to just tick me off was Keisha. Because my next door neighbor, her name was Keisha, right? Spelled the way, it was Keisha.
Yes, but is it Kesha or Keisha or an E at the end? There could be an E at the end.
No,
I think the mothers in the 80s.
It could be that too. Yes, it could be that too. All right, go ahead.
Sorry. But see, there were so many other ways that they were saying the name Keisha. So Keisha adopted to Keisha, Keisha, Keisha Lee, Keisha Ray, Keisha this, Keisha that. And I was like, how many Keishas can you get out of this name?
That's crazy.
And then Sharkeisha just took over. That went global.
Really? I kind of like Sharkeisha.
Sharkeisha was a trope of
this. Did she walk around like this?
LL Cool J style.
Well, you know what? It actually became a fight scene because there was a Sharkeisha fight that went viral like 6 or 7 years ago. So the name Sharkeisha became so big, dude. I was like, oh my gosh. And people were literally during that era was naming their children Sharkeisha.
That's the first time I've ever heard that. I've never heard of Sharkeisha.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not with Sharkeisha.
Wow. We got someone else coming into the game. Look at this.
Whoa, you're away.
My bad. That was me and Ad. What's up, Kevin James?
Kevin
with a very easy name, even though you could spell it with an O instead of an I.
What's up, gentlemen?
What's going on,
man? What's up, Kevon?
Kevon.
Kavina.
Even better.
I forget. I don't know if it was my dad or if it was it was my mom. My mom would say Kavina to aggravate the piss out of me when I was younger.
I bet you it worked.
It did. Kavina.
Wow. Really? Is that like a did she add that for like a term of endearment kind of thing?
Oh no.
Or just to piss you off?
Pissed me off. Yeah, pissed me off.
Were you doing something to piss her off to make her say that?
Possibly.
Yes. Because I know when my mother or dad would call me John Francis is my middle name, I knew it was a problem.
Yeah.
I knew I was facing some music at that point.
Yeah, when they bust out the middle name, you got something coming.
Yeah, and it was never pretty.
Yeah.
That used to happen a lot. So
I bet DK has a name that we could really butcher.
Yeah, I don't even think I've been saying it right. That's why I just stick with DK.
oh my god, that is
I
nuts.
saw you guys talking about the Choco
Taco. Yes, we haven't started on that because I went right to the name, but we're gonna get to that. Yeah, it got retired, bro.
Yeah, I never had it, so I seen it, but I never had it before, so I don't know what it tastes like.
Look at what Kaman said.
Yes, all right. So there's a good example right there. Because I sometimes call him Kimon, and sometimes I call him I don't even know what. I screw it up even myself.
You call them both at the start because you don't know which one's right, and you figure eventually
so
you're
I
gonna
just
find
figured.
one.
Yeah, I got
Hey, so Jay Jones still call him Kimon. Kimon, he was like, "Yo, my brother Kimon. Or he called him Key. He just started calling him Key.
Okay.
Because he couldn't say it. Because I remember the first time I saw his name, I was like,
learn new tricks, man.
how do you pronounce your name? He was like, it's Kimon. I'm like, oh, all right, my bad. Man with the pretty teeth. I'm not going
to called the heat. The heat.
Key Lee.
The heat.
You got the heat, the teeth, and the cologne. You smell good.
Oh, yeah, he does smell good.
I can smell it through the screen right now.
Hey, you know what? And I know we talking about names, but I remember the first time I met him when he walked in to Yonkers. His smile as he was greeting everybody. Then I was like, yo, come on. He was like, man, he was so smooth, man. And like we get, that brother hug. I said, dude, you smell good. It's like it was a commercial. I didn't want to let go. I actually want to rest my head on him a little bit. I said, this dude really smells good.
Dude, he could write you a ticket.
Stop it, Trap.
He could write you a ticket and you wouldn't even be mad about it until you're
wouldn't
like 20 miles away. You're like, hold on a second.
You can still smell it on the ticket. You can still smell the cologne on the ticket.
Yeah, and he looks
you hang
good.
your ticket on the mirror for an air freshener.
it's like Prince. He looks good and he smells good, and you start looking at him like, am I really feeling this way about this guy right now?
Wow.
And he makes a mean waffle.
Apparently, Prince had an aura about him that even guys would start to look at him like, damn, this guy's hot.
Like lemon, Keeman. Wow.
Keeman.
Demon. Keeman.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
Now, if you have a name like that, like come on, that could possibly have so many different, you can't get mad. You can't get mad.
It does get old though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
if he wants to get mad at Jerry Jones for knowing what his name's supposed to be saying, sounding like, and he doesn't use it.
Right.
No, he don't. I don't think Kimon don't really get me. Kimon is just be like, whatever.
Yeah. Right.
Hey, Ed, how you feeling? You feeling better, Ed?
Not at all.
No.
Well, fever is gone, but.
And he's sleeping in my room, Kevin.
How many days you had it, Ed?
Yeah, he makes up my bed. Look.
How many days have you had it, Ed?
I'm rubbing on my bed.
Since Tuesday last week.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you achy? Are you like achy or what?
Yeah. Achy. Yeah. Now I got a cough.
He said, I'm used to
it. Have you drank anything to try to offset it to maybe not, did that help or no?
You mean like liquor?
Yeah.
No.
Well, Stella? No. You've been drinking your Stella? That kill it off a little bit?
Nope. Just this water.
If you're going to go that way, I think you got to go vodka.
Yeah. Thanks, Kimo.
For me, it was always Sprite and ginger ale. That just hit it right, when I was sick.
Yeah,
I heard Sprite is going to a clear bottle now.
Is it?
Get rid of the grain. Yeah.
Oh, they change it so much nowadays.
Well, they're getting rid of the green. They're going over to a clear bottle. So there's a lot of stuff going on in the snack novelty treat world.
Did anybody, when you were a kid, did you ever have the Coca-Cola syrup? Just the syrup in a bottle?
No, I've never had the syrup.
No.
Not just the syrup.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, way back in the day. We're talking like early 80s. My mom used to get it just to syrup and put it over like crushed ice, and it would settle your stomach.
Oh wow.
No pop in it.
No water at all.
It was like medicinal.
After a night of drinking, I go directly to McDonald's and get the biggest Coke that they have available with a ton of ice, and that works wonders for me on my because I get stomach hangover. I usually don't get the head thing.
Oh.
That settles my stomach. Yeah, without a doubt. So I could see that working. I just never knew that the Coca-Cola syrup was ever available like that.
Yeah.
It's funny you go to McDonald's, John. When I would have a bender, I would go to Burger King and I would get a double Whopper and I'd load it up, and that's what I would eat the day after for the hangover.
The double Whopper.
Double Whopper, man. Yeah, and all that bread just soaks up all that.
That's a lot of food, bro. That's like 3,200 calories.
There's only one thing that outdoes calorie-wise that outdoes the double Whopper, and that is the triple from Wendy's.
Bro, that's way too much.
Calorie-wise, it's the double Whopper. It's the triple from Wendy's and the double Whopper.
That's what I've noticed is the difference between the East and West. So like Western people in America, they like to have really heavy, greasy food after they're hungover, and then out in Asia, we like to have really hot, spicy soup, like something clear and clean, and like just kind of gets you to sweat it out.
Ooh, a tom yum soup would be fantastic.
Yeah, like that, kind of like that.
Yeah, I know my Asian soups.
So what are you saying? All Americans are fat and greasy?
No, I mean,
basically, that's kind of what you said.
I represent that remark.
I think, you know what, BK, that's your fault. I've been around you too long, bro.
Yeah. I'm a bad influence is what I am.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, I'll take your bad influence, bro. Any day.
And congrats to DK for being done with his schooling.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh,
yes.
Oh,
Man,
you're done?
congratulations, bro.
Yeah, I'm done. I got a B and an A, so I'm happy with that.
Oh yeah. That's what's happening.
Oh yeah.
Hey, did your mom and dad give you like a $10 bill for your good grades or anything?
No, my parents are Asian. B, they whooped my ass for a B.
You're an embarrassment to the family.
Yeah.
God, if I brought a B home, there'd be parties, man. For real.
You're 25. Why are you not a doctor yet?
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Dale, show what you're drinking. Show that drink again.
Boy, I
Just
swear.
Diet Coke, bro.
You fucking stop that.
One a day.
Well, I went over to the rock side and I got myself a Zoa.
Ooh.
I like it. It's good.
Is that an
Yeah.
energy drink?
Yeah,
Go
and
and sip your
I'm gonna be
Zoa.
up all night right now. I'm not
Go
gonna try
and
not to
sip
drink the
your
whole
Zoa.
thing, but I do like it. It's good.
Oh,
Yeah, it
hey,
is good.
man, I'm digging the whole beard, bro.
Yeah, you like it on
Growing
there?
that out. Okay, the whole different look, man.
It'll take you a week,
Wow,
John?
Huh?
It'll take you a week?
This is a solid week right here.
A
No
week,
joke.
a week, yeah. A week
Yeah.
for John.
And it doesn't
Dang.
feel like what I see, Kevin, yours fills in, so you can do that. Mine is so not filled in like yours is, so I can't.
No, hey, look, don't nobody have a more chiseled look than Kevin.
Right.
It's like it's so perfect, bro.
Yeah.
It's like it's drawn on or something, man.
2 hours in the 2 hours in the mirror. Yeah, 2 hours.
I believe
I'm there
you.
edging it out. I'm edging it out, and I'm listening to music, and I'm edging it out, man. I'm going okay, and I just got it down to a science. I got it down to a science. Yeah.
And this is natural this is natural frosting, by the way. It's a lot of salt. They call it salt. So I salt my beard and leave some pepper. And I'm getting some love. I'm actually getting some love for my beard right now. Thank you, by the way. You know who it is.
There you go.
So,
Wait, who is it?
What?
I got the chrome in there.
If you don't know, you just don't know.
Oh man.
Kevin, you color that a little bit, or you don't have to worry about that yet?
Once a week, I got to color it. Once a week. Yep.
Is it somebody we all know?
No.
No. Okay.
Are you done? Are you done? Do you have more questions?
I think I'm good.
Let's get it out. Let's get it out right now.
Okay. Yeah, DK, how long would it take you to grow a beard?
A beer? No.
Good solid year, right?
I don't know. I don't know how long it would take because it hasn't happened yet.
Oh, so you're worse than me because I talked about that last week. How I was a late bloomer. And yeah, I couldn't wait for my hair to grow, and finally one day it actually grew. I was like, "Woo!"
No, you're starting to take it down the wrong path.
Yes, I know. Yes,
I'm going to steer it back. I'm going to steer us back.
Thank you. I appreciate that because
I know we were talking about names.
Right, we were.
Travis, there's no way to mess that really.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Really?
So I have the one of the oldest friends on this planet. Mom used to call me Trevor, and it used to piss me off so bad. She's like, Trevor. I'm like,
it's like the beastiest white boy name ever.
I'm like, look, and that's my point exactly. But I'm like, look, I already got a English name. All right, I'm dealing with Travis. All right, but then I'm like, your mom is calling me Trevor, dude. Stop your mom from doing that. And then they wanted to mess with it. They called me Travis because I took a year of French, actually 6 months of French. And it'd be like, Travis, hey, Travis. I'm like, stop calling me Travis. Would you look? Stop.
Travis.
Travis. Really? Yes. Yes. So there is a way to mess up Travis. Trust me.
So do they call
Trevor Talmer?
So they may actually call Target Target for real then.
And no, it is. Listen, so here's the crazy thing. We talking names, right? Yes. When I first moved here to Indianapolis, I heard that term. They said, hey, I said, what stores are around here so I get acclimated with the area? They said, well, we have K. Rogers, we have this, we have that, we have Target. And I was like, what's K. Rogers and Target? It says Kroger and Target.
K. Rogers.
Wow. I've never heard of K. Rogers. That's fantastic.
They say that here, bro.
Really?
Oh man.
I thought you were going to say Kenny Rogers Roasters.
Do they call it K. Rogers as a joke or like?
No, they would call it like we going to K. Rogers. And I was like, what the heck is K. Rogers? I heard my wife say that first when we were dating. She said, we're going to K. Rogers to go grocery shopping. I said, what's K. Rogers? She said, you never heard of Kroger's before? I said, yes, I've heard of Kroger's. I never heard no K. Rogers. What?
Okay, but they know that it's Kroger. They know that it's Kroger, but they call it K. Rogers.
They call it K. Rogers.
Okay, that's kind of like me and Jalapeno. I always say Jalapeno.
Yeah. What's up, Mark? Good to have you in. And what's up to Vinny and Francisco, who said Cuando something Los Ramones cover?
I didn't get sideburns until I was 23.
I don't know what Cuando means.
Yeah, my brother had a full beard.
I had a buddy growing up.
Hey, come on, you stupid. Wow.
All right, go, Kevin. You got a buddy growing up doing what?
Yeah, he had no hair on his body whatsoever. Something was wrong with him. I don't know what it was, but he had no hair. No, it wasn't that. It was he didn't have it anywhere. I mean,
Not
eyebrows,
anywhere?
nowhere. Nowhere.
You talking about the movie Powder, man?
Yeah,
it was probably alopecia. That's what that disease is.
Huh.
Yeah, he was powder. Yeah.
Wow.
There was a guy that works at the nuclear plant at the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor, by where I work, and like one of the main maintenance guys that works there has alopecia. Doesn't grow any hair, and he works at a nuclear plant. I mean, hello.
Wow.
You walk in and you're just like,
nope.
But yeah, then he explains it right away.
And see, come on, this is what happened to me because I was like 17 and I like the hair thing. Like I had a nice little thin mustache, you know. That's about all I had. And I have friend like my good friend Chris, who's 3 years younger than me. He could walk into a liquor store at 14. And I'm like, here I am 17, 18, and there's no way I'm going to get served. This kid's walking in like, pulling bottles of vodka and all sorts of stuff with no problem. It pisses me off. Yeah.
Vic, I'm going on record saying I didn't start this.
Yup, Vic is in the penalty
I
box.
discussed this last week, how the men's locker room was brutal during gym time. It was brutal. Like, I ran through the showers just because of how brutal it was. Like, there was no. And like I said, it's only during like the locker room time. Once you're out of the locker room, no one gives a crap. But when you're in that locker room, it's unmerciful. It is it's relentless. So I would
Hazing.
Yes, yeah, it was. It was a form of hazing. So I would rip off my gym clothes. I would literally dart through the shower, just make sure I got water on me at some point so that somebody could see me drying off. Because if you didn't take a shower, like
John's faking injuries during class.
Right. Oh yeah. I got a bad ankle today. I can't do gym or something like that. Yeah, I whatever. So
I gotta show you this, John.
Huh?
You didn't get it last time. Gotta show you this.
Fucking studying right now.
Jalapeno chips.
Go down to the store, get me some jalapeno chips and $2 worth of pepperoni. I'll hang out with you for a bit. Sure. Yeah, get me some fucking gummy worms and stuff. Gummy worms, okay. Jalapeno chips, pepperoni. You want anything?
What is this from?
Trailer Park Boys.
Anything while I'm down there? Yeah, pick me up a bag of jalapeno chips. All right. Jalapeno? What flavor is that? J Simon. I'm saying it. So J's like an H, right?
Jalapeno.
Not jalapeno.
I've never seen this.
What the fuck are you guys talking about? Jalapeno.
I watch Trailer Park Boys every single day.
I ordered fucking jalapeno.
Dude,
Wow.
Trailer Park Boys is by a landslide, my all-time favorite TV show.
I have to watch that. I've never seen it.
It's
Canadian cable channel.
you have to kind of like, what's the word? What's the phrase I'm looking for? It's an acquired taste. So you kind of got to force yourself to watch it, and then through the character development, you really get a connection with the characters.
Like
I'm all good with that. I'll try anything, you know what I'm saying, like movies. Wow. So
you know, I think Trailer Park Boys is actually, I think the Trailer Park Boys is the very first type of TV show, documentary style TV show ever.
Oh, it's a series.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kevin's talking about The Office too. Oh, that was a
hey, now that's classic. I like that.
But like
That
the
was a
Office
documentary about a documentary.
Yeah, the Office style, like that style of comedy, Park Boys is. And I think Trailer Park Boys invented that style.
Oh, okay. Got you. Yo, I can rock that.
Mm-hmm.
I can watch that.
Funny thing is also they're not real actors.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Well,
they were
just
just a
regular
bunch
guys.
of like people. Yeah, and they started filming like, or I guess
Stupid
their
shit.
characters. Yeah.
So now on Facebook, I got my friend Mark, who I went all through grammar school with. He knows my friend Pat that passed away. Andy Genovese is also on. And again, because of Andy's last name and my last name, Andy and I were always next to each other because I was GA and he was GE. So we were always next to each other all through grammar school. And he knows Pat too as well. But Mark said, the guy would go, "Did you shower? Let me see your towel." The gym teacher wanted to see your towel to make sure you showered. That's how relentless this was. And if you didn't, man, you had to go back through. So, and
Wipe
then
your ass with it and throw it at him.
I know. I mean, I could at least. What?
Our gym teacher was our football coach.
Yes.
And yes, that's how it worked. And
yes.
Our coach, he was our gym teacher. He was our math teacher, and he was our coach in football. And he was so squirrely. If we were doing bad at halftime, when we went in that locker room, he was whipping Gatorade bottles at us. And he was screaming. He was whacking us with the bottles going, "You guys got to do something." And this is so crazy he was.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, my God. I'll never forget. There was 5 pylons where you hit them, you roll. You hit them, you roll. You keep spinning.
Right.
And we're doing this on the field. And the field was all gravel, like that shale rock.
Yes.
That shale rock. And he had shorts on, and the guys weren't hitting the bag right. And he started hitting the bags, and he stood up. He was bleeding from his legs, and he's foaming from the mouth. That's the type of guy we had. It was crazy. back then is totally different than the way it is now.
Yeah, the
Totally
kids are
different.
like, this is
Totally
normal.
different.
This is fine.
Yeah, because that's what makes you a man.
Kevin School. Yeah.
That's what makes you a man. And Mark also said you had to have your jock
He was
strap on,
homeschooled,
too.
mom and dad.
And those two teachers were played by one person.
Yeah.
In high school, the football coach was the math teacher. He wasn't the they had a separate gym teacher. But in middle school, I think it was the same thing. He was a gym teacher and a football coach, or a coach of some sport. I'm trying to think. It was Mr. Sarasi, but I believe he coached something else. It might have been wrestling or something like that. And that was another, got to prove your manhood. So everyone's got to wrestle. So, yeah, crazy. I mean, literally, for me, because I was always so small growing up,
Wiry.
tortured. And then it was all forgotten about once you got outside the locker room.
No better way to prove your manlyhood than putting on a nice little skinlet, covering yourself in oil, and embracing another man.
Yes. My favorite part was the oil. Yeah. Still is.
The kids are blowing up my phone, guys, so I'm going to go.
Those must be comfortable shoes.
All right, man. Good seeing you,
I bet you
Kevin.
can walk all day in shoes like that, not feel a thing. I wish I had shoes like that. Mama always said there's a lot you can tell about a person by their shoes. Where they've gone, where have they been. I've worn lots of shoes. If I remember real hard, I bet you I can remember my first pair of shoes. Mama said they'd take me anywhere.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Hey, she's out. You know what? Tamika's out picking one of my kids up from work, man. I wish she would have saw that, dude. Oh my gosh.
I know, but see, I could see her giving that look through the whole thing that Kevin would be doing. That would be her look.
Wow.
All right, Kevin. You be good, man. Thanks for coming on,
bro.
man. Love you, bro.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Later, Ken.
That was hysterical, man. Oh my God. What a crazy, because she gives that look when you're talking to her. That exact look.
Traps, I see it all the time.
For real.
All right, so Andy. All right, so now my buddy Andy said, because my buddy Andy wore glasses, and I know that anyone that wore glasses at the time, again, I had the same problem. If you wore glasses, you were getting crucified. There was just no two ways around it. The great thing about my friend Andy, yes, the greatest thing about my friend Andy. Now, all right, you got to pay attention to this, because we sat next to each other, and this was all through grammar school. And one thing that Andy was really famous for was, first of all, he was a young Marine. He grew up in the young Marines and everything. So he's got strategy on his brain at all times. So everything is like strategy. And I would know when he was getting ready to take off. And by take off, I mean he was going to dart out class somehow, find his way out of class, and then dart home. And then people would have to go chasing after him. Like the principal would go chasing after him, all this stuff. He'd be like, John, I'm out. I'm like, all right, I'll do what I can, but whatever. And then he would go out, and then the principal and the teachers and everybody would be out there looking for him. I mean, if you did that today, holy smokes, I can't even imagine what would happen. I mean, the cops would be there, everything.
Mm-hmm.
But back in the day, the principal or your teacher or a bunch of people would just go looking for you. They never would involve the police. Not that often. And this was, you're talking 3rd grade, 4th grade. He's gone. He didn't want no part of it. It was hysterical. But he had all, and there was a river that was close, so he would try and get to the river. And if he made it to the river, he'd make it home because he lived on the river. But everybody knew where he lived. I mean, by everyone, I mean the faculty knew where he lived. I mean, it's, but they'd have to chase him all over God's creation. It was and he was fast too. And he was usually a tell-all for him was if he had his fatigues on, you can almost guarantee he was gone that day. Not every time, but it was a good shot that he was gone. And Mrs. Lucibello. And Mrs. Lucibello, all right, so she's our principal. She was the spinning image of the Wicked Witch of the West. East, West, whatever it was.
Yeah, pick a direction.
Is it the Wicked Witch of the West or the East?
Are you asking if it's pronounced West or Weast? Because you said West and then you said Weast afterwards. You're like West.
That's just me being me. It's either West, it's either East or West. How about that? It's either East, the Wicked Witch of the West, isn't it?
Yeah. Wicked Witch.
She looked just like her, and she was the scariest principal I ever had, and it's not even close, by far. All right, the Wicked Witch of the East. All right, so there we go. Good job, Vic. And what? That doesn't make no sense.
What?
What don't make sense?
Looking at Facebook.
Yeah. Mark, you're gonna have to clarify what you just said. That can't be possible.
But it is, bro. It is.
No.
You make me want to go to Facebook just to figure
all right, so
it
now
out.
back in the day too, like she would hit, like if you were like did something wrong, you're gonna get hit in the hand with a ruler. And that's just the way it was back then. And she had no problem, and she would get that look, man, and you knew something bad was gonna happen. So I mean, you can from the 1970s until now. Oh, all right. So Mark said, this is what I was getting confused about. So Andy's in the chat on Facebook, and Mark says Andy Genovese recently passed away. He meant to say Mrs. Lucibello recently passed away. So that principal, the Wicked Witch, is finally. All right. I didn't say it. I stopped. I didn't say it.
Wow.
I didn't say it.
Her legs are finally rolled inwards.
Yes. And doesn't she say something like, "Oh, what a cruel world" or something like that?
Oh.
Or is that when the water gets thrown on her?
That's when the water gets thrown on her.
Well, first and foremost, congratulations to Andy for not being dead.
Yes, thank you, Andy. It didn't make any sense because he was in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so it's all cleared up. Yes. Thank God.
Andy's back from the dead.
Karim wants to know how old, I don't know, somebody is. Me?
Who?
I was born in 1965. I am currently 56 on my way to 57. And I look 30, right? Because a lot of people say that.
Wait a minute, who's Kareem?
That's ads X.
Oh, that's in there?
She's the XW. And not one of these XWs.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Slamming.
Green, I'm still in my 40s if you want to slide into the DMs. Just
wow, look at that. That's an offer that not many women have turned down, by the way.
No.
Not at all. Rulers are from the 50s. No, man, rulers are what a weapon they were for punishment. Jeez.
Because they did it stump.
You didn't have
it was like a really sharp sting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, that's good for Kyle. Where's Kyle tonight?
I think we're gonna get YouTube struck.
What
do you mean?
Talking about
for what?
I'm pretty sure about 13 seconds ago, one of your kids just ran by naked in the background.
My kid?
I think so.
Well, they're always in the background.
It was your wife. I don't know.
What? No, they're not naked. She's probably in her diapers or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right.
I tell you what, I just watched that video from the jabronis when they were doing the tortilla shell.
Yes.
That is classic.
Yes.
I'm trying to get my old lady to do that. She won't do it.
Yo, I'm talking about that's classic, man. They was gloving each other.
Dude, you and Tamika got to do a video for that.
Man, she will shoot. And see, it's gonna be over with because I'm gonna slap her with the thing and she gonna shoot me.
I know, but every
It's not
time I think of
fair.
a slap, I always think of the Friday movie where he slaps his mama.
Right?
He said, barbecue so good, make you want to slap your mama.
And
He said, hey, mama. She said, what?
bam! Oh man,
It's like,
that's so great. And she's all staggered.
man, he slapped the mess out of her, boy.
He did. I know. That's what makes me think of it.
She was
But,
delirious, man.
yes, but I think the
Yeah, you
ruler
look tired. You
I
need
think.
a pillow?
Oh, there you go. Oh my God! I think that that's a good idea for Kyle's show is to do a ruler one. So you have the wooden ruler and you could use the plastic one. And I want to know which one has a little bit more snap.
Still not as bad as going and cutting a switch.
A what?
A switch.
Cut the switch?
Yeah, when you
Switch,
have
bro.
to cut the freaking branch off the tree. You got to pick the switch.
Oh yes, yes.
But you don't want to
Andy,
pick
have a
I
good
used, to
night,
be, I
man.
used to try to be smart and go
Stop
get
by again, bro.
the branch that was like dry rot. So when she only got one good hit off of it.
Yeah, but
and
then
it breaks.
that just makes the repercussions
Makes
are
it-
worse.
It's
You-
worse.
Yeah,
You got to get one that's good enough, but not too good. You know.
right.
And we had an apple tree in our backyard. So anybody know about an apple tree, that's an actual whip. Because
Oh, yeah.
you get the initial hit and then it slaps.
I had an
No
apple,
good.
a pear, and a peach tree in my backyard.
Yo, oh my gosh. So
Yeah.
Getting beat as a kid was like it built character. You know.
It was a rite of passage, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Okay, but there had to be.
He turned out okay.
There had to be a line, though. There definitely had to be a line. My dad never crossed the line, but
Oh.
I know.
well, it just depends
I know
on what neighborhood, what household, because there were no lines when I was coming up.
No, because you all knew the ones that were getting it worse than you. You all knew the ones that were getting it worse.
Well, see, I was one of three boys. I was the youngest, so I never did anything wrong. But
Me too.
see, John, but the middle brother, my brother Dennis, that kid was the clumsiest kid in the world. Everything he touched, he broke. You know, I can't even tell you how many windows we had to replace.
Wow.
Oh my God, he must have broke 2 or 3 a summer. I swear.
Dang.
So he was constantly getting a beat down, and then it was, we started getting a little beat down with it because we're going to learn from his mistakes, so we don't make the same one. And then there was one time he tried putting a little padding in there because he had this belt, like this pimp belt from the 70s, right? It was like this freaking wide and like that thick,
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "There's no way if he's whipping me with a belt, he won't notice there's anything in there." But just that one time, he happened to smack him with his hand, and oh man, I mean, it was bad. I thought I was CPS called that night.
I was the last of 5, so by the time I came along, it wasn't too bad. But I used to get my share of it. But my brother Steven, he's the oldest. He's the one who got it the worst because he was always doing something insane.
There's one in every family, dude.
Yeah.
I'd never do it to my own kids, but me personally growing up, I appreciated it because we traded ass whoopings on the playground like Pokemon cards, You'd be like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, I see your belt whipping and I raise you a freaking fist punch.
Right.
I'll trade you a black eye.
Yeah.
Hey, we used to measure the whips we had on our legs, man, and back and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Andre, come here, man. Look at this. You like, ooh. He like, oh, and watch it. He pull his shirt off. I'm like, oh yeah, you win. Then we go to the candy store.
Yeah. So I used to get picked on because I was small. But there was always someone for me to pick on too, and it just kept rolling down. There's always someone to pick on. So you just did what you had to do to survive, and whatever, if you got picked on, sometimes you had to pick on someone else to make yourself feel better, even though that was wrong. But it's just the way it was.
That didn't work for me.
Huh?
I didn't have anybody to pick on. I was at the bottom of the totem pole. And I got my butt whooped, man. Chicago was rough, boy.
And my buddy Mark actually was we were always friends, but one of Mark's famous movies, like he would pull those little short hairs on the back of your neck. As you're coming, he had this fast walk, so he'd come up behind you and grab your short hairs and just start laughing at you because you're like, ah, and you can't do nothing about it. And he just keep going. But you know, that was like the worst of it. I saw other people get tortured real bad, but I'm very lucky that the people that did pick on me were relatively nice about it. So I got to be thankful for that. For sure, because it got bad at some points with some people. I feel real bad for some of the things that went on, but I had nothing to do with it. So, and Lynn Petrosemolo, here's another one from my who grew up with me right around the corner from grammar school. Nice to have you in, Lynn. Lynn, if you don't know, Pat Chaya just passed away. Just in case you don't know about that, recently, I think there's something coming up this week. So, just so you know. Anyway, yeah, but it was a crazy time. So I hope that kids are doing okay now, and I'm sure it's not much different. Really, I mean, how much different?
Kids don't get whoopings anymore.
No, I know.
There's no discipline anymore. It sucks.
And like my dad would give me like a spanking. It was only like 1 or 2 just to get the point across. And my mom's move was the wooden spoon, but I never really got hit with that. She would just take it out as a threat more. Every once in a while I get it on the hand, but that was about it because I'd have to really piss her off in order for her to do anything. But it was a rarity. My mom didn't like doing it.
See, now what you gotta perfect though, you just gotta get that fear of God in your kids a little
right
bit. That way all you gotta do is do the Samuel L. Jackson, just give them the
yes. Because I knew a dad who lived around here. I'm not gonna say who or what. All he'd have to do was this. That's all he'd have to do, and the kids would stop doing whatever it was that they were doing wrong at the time. They would stop because they knew what that meant. It was amazing. Amazing.
You can't do that now.
No,
you cannot. No.
I know.
You can't give him Samuel. You can't give him Samuel Jackson. Say what again?
Yes.
You can't do none of that. It's over with. I mean, the way it's sad too, because I know some people that got in trouble for that stuff, man, abuse. And I'm like, that's not abuse. Smack that kid up, get your butt over here and do whatever. And next thing you know, somebody calling on you. And they come in and take your kids and make you go through all these classes and stuff. I'm like, dude, I'm disciplining my kids.
Right.
Because if I don't discipline them, they're going to go out there and act a fool. And the police are going to enforce their will on them. And that's over. I'm like, so, yeah.
You can't have the Jerrys of the world trying to raise up your kids, right?
You guys know what Jerry's move is, right? You know what Jerry's big move is. He pulls out the badge. He just pulls out the badge.
Now the kids are the parents.
Yes. Yeah, that's Jerry's move. It's a good move. It works on trap.
Yeah.
He's probably got that. He's got that perfect badge wallet where he can just kind of flip it open.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
No, he usually just the times I've seen him, he just kind of pulls it out. It's amazing.
Wait a minute. Am I reading this right? Did Kimon just call us a bunch of little hoodlums?
Yes, he did.
Or are you talking about our kids? Hopefully.
Nope, we talking about y'all because y'all was getting all them whippings and getting beat.
I gotta say, I wasn't always the best.
Getting those old orange race car tracks, those Hot Wheel tracks slapped upside your head. They never broke.
I love that. I had all sorts of Hot Wheel track and did the loop thing.
Yeah.
Victor ought to get Hot Wheels and make us some watch bands out of that shit because they would last forever.
Oh, watch band on the Hot. That's good.
You are on to something. Because
you really are onto something. Make a watch band out of a Hot Wheel.
His mind just broke.
I know, but don't you think people would buy that if you actually took a Hot Wheel track and made a band out of it?
I would.
I'm gonna need to see this first.
Well, judging by the Invicta, the new Invicta collectors that are being, buying, I'm gonna guess they'd buy anything.
I know, but it would appeal to the older generation here who love Hot Wheels. That's for sure. I don't know if is Hot Wheels even a thing anymore.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, I got
my favorite was the other one of my favorites too was the
My house is full.
You have the racetrack that you would put together with the electric car, and you had the little gun.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
They still have those. They sell them at like little hobby stores.
Yeah. My dad actually built not only a train on a giant board that would take up this whole room, but he also built a racetrack with the race cars, a two-lane track. It was wild.
So back in the day, if you went to the back of the book of that service merchandise catalog that used to come out every 6 months, they had one of those with a train. It was the Smokey and Bandit set, and they had the train as well as the cars. Yep, I remember that.
Wow. And
It
yes,
was like,
go ahead.
what you say? I was gonna say it was like $200, and I used to beg my mother for that.
Yeah.
She's like, no, that's too much toy for you. But I mean, I still won. I got Transformers and G.I. Jones out of it.
You said those 2 words I have not heard in probably 3 decades. Service merchandise, dude.
I thought you were going to say Smokey and the Bandit.
Yes.
No, I remember that.
I don't know, that's 3 words. And Kimon, yes, I was a Matchbox kid. I still have all my Matchboxes. I got to get it. They're in my closet.
Shit, some of them things are probably worth a mint if they're in decent shape.
Yep.
I was famous for actually using my Matchbox cars. I played with them, and if paint wore off, I would go to the hobby store and buy the little paint to match and repaint them. So a lot of them are not good. I wish I hadn't, but I did.
I'm not
Are they
that
still
old.
worth anything, Trapped? They're not in their original box and all that stuff?
They are. So I collected Hot Wheels for a long time, and I had the little red Corvette that was worth $1,200.
Is that the one that left out of your basement there, or your?
Yeah.
I know that story.
Unfortunately, somebody else knew that they was worth $1,200.
They did. They did.
They did.
So
it wasn't me.
Do we know who Denny
I'll
is?
tell you real quick. I collected Hot Wheels. My sister. So I'm gonna tell you a store. I don't know if you guys have one. It was called Zayre's. Zayre's went out of business, and when it did, my sister, she was helping move all this stuff. They was consolidating everything, and they said, "Hey, this is all the crap left over." So my sister brought bags of toys to me, right? Because my sister's 13 years older than me. All of them were Hot Wheel cars, right? And there was the Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am. Little red Corvette. I had an orange Corvette. I had a bunch of cars and stuff like that. So I opened a lot of them. But then I still had like maybe 60 packages that I couldn't even open. They just got stored in the basement, and then I just started adding to the collection. So I collected Hot Wheels for maybe like 9 to 10 years worth of Hot Wheels. And they had I had complete sets. I had complete sets of this. And I get married, and I was telling Tamika about it. She goes, well, let's go see these Hot Wheels. So I go back up to Chicago to get the Hot Wheels and talk to my grandmother. I said, hey, Grandma, where's that? It was in this big, huge box. She said, baby, I don't know what happened to this stuff. There was like 12 Hot Wheels left. Somebody cleared all of them out, sold them for, let's say, a good time. They sold it all for a good time. Let's just say that.
All right.
So I lost my whole collection. I'm talking about well over 1,000 Hot Wheel cars.
Damn. I don't remember that part. I just remember some of the cars you were telling me about.
Yeah, it was well over. It was about 1,200 cars I had collected.
Wow.
Yep.
And Vic, you are correct. It was an AFX racetrack. Yes. Thank you for that. I love that. And no, I did not use nail polish. I mean, come on now.
You know what would actually really cater to?
It was, hey, come on. Guess what? I used to do that. I used to use
nail polish.
Yeah, bro. I wasn't going to no store.
No.
It was right there. I used to get in trouble for it. My mother would be like, you seen my nail polish? I'd be looking like, no.
Damn.
Kimon probably had to borrow the nail polish from one of his 2 teachers.
Oh.
You went from paint with nail polish to having all kinds of heat in the watch collection and smelling like a king.
Yeah.
So you're doing just fine.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, he is.
Oh my God.
Yes, he is.
Do you know what would be legit? So, like, I feel like a lot of watch people are car people, or like, you know, it's a very similar hobby. If they made a watch company and the case was a die-cast car, like an oversized Hot Wheel, but a really high quality one, and it'd be like a collection, you know, like you'd have really nice cars that are big enough to hold a watch. I don't know. Maybe that's stupid. I'd collect it.
So take,
I don't think it's
take
stupid.
like a Matchbox or a Hot Wheel and put a dial in it.
No. So like,
No.
He's talking about the case that the watch would come
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
So
in. It would
like,
end up being like a nice display case too.
yeah,
It'll
So instead
actually
of
be a
having
car.
instead of having the helmet, make the case a car.
yeah,
Yeah, die cast.
yeah. Die cast, real nice quality.
That'd be nice.
Yeah,
That's thinking outside the box.
literally.
I hope somebody from Invictus listening to that. Won't you guys
No,
can do
man,
it.
screw Invictus is my idea. I'm gonna do this.
Yeah,
Oh,
but they're
well,
gonna
let-
steal it. They're gonna steal it from you.
Yeah,
They won't.
yeah, something like that.
No, they
Something like
won't.
that, man.
Yes.
Just slip the watch right in there.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Yeah.
You don't even want that, bro. You don't
Or
even
right in
want
the
that.
engine. Right in the
yeah,
engine
exactly.
would be
So,
perfect.
yeah, something like that. Something like that.
Bro,
That would be perfect. Right in the engine for sure.
Dale, you don't even want that. Send it to me.
Yeah, right. Trap, that's a really good idea, DK. That's a
I got a
solid
bunch of them
idea.
upstairs.
Yeah. The
Hey,
brand.
Wow.
DK, don't worry about it. You can have all the best ideas in the world, and Victor will not take any of them.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
The ones that make sense, they won't take. Trust me.
And that is actually a really good idea.
I like that. I guarantee you, like the car, somebody like Kevin will love
Dude.
that.
Yes. Oh God,
Dude.
yeah.
Just think
Yeah.
about it. You got your DC comic stuff right with Batman
Right.
watch.
Right.
Put it in a
Batmobile
Batmobile
like
case.
Rick has.
Yeah.
That would be stupid.
Because then you're getting
Right.
a
Green
box.
Hornet watch and a Green Hornet. Oh,
Yeah, then you're getting a box that's like you can actually use it for something, as a display and not,
Right.
not some unsightly mass in the corner of your room, in your guest room.
get your Superman watch in a phone booth.
Is
Yeah.
that the
Oh,
right
that would be so dope, bro.
Is that a John comment right there? Did you direct that at me?
No, I mean, I
I
got
don't
the
see any
same
unsightliness right there. There's no unsightliness about that.
Yeah.
Jeez, bro. Wow.
Hey, come on, say they will steal your idea.
I don't think they would steal that one though. That one's too good. I love that idea.
Why don't the NFL watches come in an NFL like a football shaped case?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? There is some merit to what Kimon just said. There's a story that I won't say on here,
Right.
but I could tell you guys the story individually.
Yeah.
True story.
Right.
So,
Okay.
Kimon, you are 100% right. They would take the idea.
We'll just how about this? We'll just keep that one in the family. How about that?
Yeah,
All right?
yeah.
We'll keep that one in the family.
And I don't think don't put no hashtag Invicta or anything like that. Give them any, thought of, well, you know what? You're still an Invicta collector. So I'm pretty sure there's somebody that knows you're on and they're watching.
Yeah.
So dang, DK, your idea is gone. I'm sorry, bro.
It's all good. I'll know in my heart of hearts that I was the one that came up with it.
I know, but the more I think about that idea, the more I love that idea. I think it's great.
Yeah.
So my idea
just
where you
started
take the
around
matchbox
watching
and put a dial, you take the actual matchbox and put the dial in it. You don't like that?
No, I don't.
We could start our own watch company and go for it.
Dude, I know that that sounds like a pipe
I've
dream,
never
but that's
thought about starting
something
my own watch.
something I legitimately would be down to try. Is start a brand, get into the watch business. I would freaking love to do that after I retire.
Good night, Lynn. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate that. Yeah, I know. It would be nice to do that. Wow. For sure.
Yeah.
John, you know what? And I will say, bro, you have one of the most random shows on YouTube today.
Yeah.
I'm
I actually
telling
like
you,
where it went today.
I tell you the truth, man.
Right here,
Nothing
this
ever
is
goes
right
as
here.
planned. Nothing ever. Y'all notice that nothing ever goes as planned.
No.
Like we're supposed to be talking about ice cream,
We
crazy
haven't done it yet.
names, and we're
Right.
talking about the ideas, and we just lost DK a brand deal. Like,
I know. I can only hope you can reach some of the words of that idea, DK. Maybe one day.
Yeah.
maybe
Although-
one day, bro.
Yeah. So like, all right. So let's say you would like take a Camaro and turn that into a watch case, right? Maybe open up the hood and your watch sits in there or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to get like permission like from Chevy in order to reproduce that? I would think, right?
I'm sure.
Well, I mean, the model wouldn't say the brand of the car, so it would be like a homage to whatever muscle car.
Oh, he got a homage Hot Wheels.
Is that how you pronounce that? Is it homage or homage?
Homage.
Homage? Oh, all right. Jeez, I was wrong.
Homage.
Homage.
Homage. Oh, I love homage.
It just depends on where you're from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's homage if you shop at Target.
Mm-hmm.
I like that a lot. I do. No doubt. All right, but then you're gonna need permission from DC Comics if you did like the Batmobile.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, that's why I was saying with like Invicta, they already obviously have that. So
right, yeah,
but it's not DK though. We need DK brand.
Right. We need DK to become like the mogul, and then he could just give us money if he wants.
Yeah, bro.
I'm talking about
I like that idea a lot. Yeah, DK, do all the work and just give us some money. That's
DK.
Yo,
you just graduated. We need you to get this done, bro.
Right. Right.
We'll help. Listen, we'll help you with designing and all this other stuff, bro. Let's get it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't graduate.
We could use your Asian. We could use your Asian contacts to get it built for like 19 cents.
Yeah.
Do you have any Asian contacts, by the way, or is that just like a thing that we assume?
I'm sure I do. I'm sure I got some contacts over there.
Where is over there, by the way?
Well, I need you to get something done while you work on that, bro. I'll put a food together for us.
Yeah.
Let's get it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Isn't that I absolutely love that idea.
So what was that show y'all was telling me about earlier that I'm supposed to be watching the series?
Trailer Park Boys.
Trailer Park Boys.
Yep.
I see it right here. We got Ad, John Gangy. We got the Rev Run over here, DK, and let's get it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then we got Vic in the background, and then come on.
Something tells me it's going to turn into a show like Jackass. So
yeah.
No, that's what the
Javalis do. We're gonna start out with that, and then we're gonna end up in somewhere else if I'm involved. Like if we're gonna start out making cars, it's gonna end up, who the hell knows where.
Mm-hmm.
These cases will retail another $300. Who cares, bro? Listen, we can hide okay. So we can do the same thing Invicta does, man. Let's make a cheap watch and just hide the cost. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, cheap watch, it cost us $10 to make the watch, and say the watch is worth $400, and just kind of, you know what I'm saying, pad the case in there. Mm-hmm. It's a win-win.
And we'll scrape the metal dials and we'll call it meteorite and charge more.
Yeah.
I love that idea. It's the best idea ever. Don't you think?
Is that what they do?
I wish I had thought of that.
So,
what do you mean, DK? You don't know this?
No.
So, if you go on VictorStores.com, right, they have a blue label meteorite dial, Tobacco Noma 3, and a purple label. And it was found out, somebody broke it down, that it's actually metal.
Oh, man.
And so they had to go back in and say they call it meteorite metal or something like that.
Astro Steel.
So I asked Trap, I'm like, what is meteorite metal? Because in my head, I'm thinking maybe they just had some chunks of meteorite and I don't know what they did, but maybe they put it into the metal or something. It had nothing to do with any of that. They just
so metal.
So those same two watches, when they hit shop HQ, they were $299 all day. I think they were more than that. I think they were like $399 because it was diamond accented. So
do I have to have this investigated now?
Yep.
Yeah, is that all of the meteorite? Like
it's pretty sus.
So rumor has it that people are finding out some of their meteorite is not really meteorite, and if it is, it's a very thin piece and it's glued on top of metal.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's like it's not
Well,
like
I'm
the
sure they only got so much of it to work with, so I'm sure they try to cut it as thin as possible. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I haven't seen the video yet. This is just rumor mill. This is like collectors talking about it. So somebody said that they measured the meteorite in a Rolex and it's a lot thicker than the one in Invicta.
Mhm.
And they said the same thing about Aragon. Aragon's meteorite is thicker than the one that's
That
used
would
in.
make sense between a $200 watch and a $200,000 watch. You know,
It's true.
What is that, meteorite?
Is that meteorite?
That's a real piece of meteorite, right there.
Ooh.
Nice.
Why do you just have all these elements, bro?
Because I have all these ideas and I haven't done anything with them.
Bro, you got meteorite.
This is supposed to get into this is supposed to get into one of those bracelets I was telling you about.
He got tritium tubes in there, bro. Like
I do.
You got enough to make a watch. Okay, let's get it, bro. All right, DK. Start the plan tonight, bro. Start making the case.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Kickstarter company we can work with. John, you got the elements. Look at this. Look at this.
These two right here. These are the tritium tubes.
and John, we can use your meteorite to make implants, impressions,
right,
to make full meteorite.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, we'll stamp it into clay and then we'll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
Wham.
Yeah, dude, I got so much stuff laying around here that I was gonna do like bracelets with, and I haven't done anything. One day, I suppose. I'll. Yeah, but this is a really nice chunk that I got for cheap, so I love it. It's heavy as hell too.
Has anybody ever taken a diamond piece in and actually had it tested?
You know what? I mean, I bet people are gonna start. What's up, Rico?
Hey, Rico.
Yo,
what's
bro.
going on, man?
Wow, I
Tell
didn't
me
even
it
think
ain't
of that.
so, man. Tell me it ain't so.
I know, but see, I'm gonna be devastated if I find out this ain't real. I will be. You might as well just come over here and kick my dog while you're doing it.
Meteorite steel. That's freaking hilarious, man. Meteorite steel.
Yeah, the thing is, too, people make a big stink about, like, well, this thing's got diamond accents, right? This piece. And I mean, they're so damn small. And the hour markers, it's like, really? I don't even know if you get a diamond tester on the damn thing, even to.
Bro, let me. I'm telling y'all.
I mean, a diamond that's
diamonds. Diamonds
like,
don't
it's
cost
worth
that
5
much,
cents.
bro.
No.
Diamonds do not cost that much, bro.
They don't.
No. The big ones do. Big ones do.
There are expensive diamonds.
Yes.
But the diamonds
there are.
But for the most part, they're essentially worthless.
Once you get to about a half-carat stone and bigger, and the clarity and all that stuff, that's when you start getting expensive.
I will really be devastated if these aren't real. Although you can't see the sparkle on them.
So they're fake. Those are CZs.
No, it does actually. It sparkles a lot when you got it away from the thing, but.
He said
I love this watch. What?
He said they're CZs. You know what? Simulated diamonds are pretty nice.
Like CZs?
They're better than CZs, but
Really?
You talking about simulated, or you're talking about the lab grown ones, or are you talking?
No, the lab grown ones are a lot better. I don't know why. I mean, if I was gonna do a bigger diamond the way they have done before, I would use a homegrown diamond versus. I mean, because you don't have to pay the middleman. That's the only thing. It's grown here, and they can make it. I mean, they can make them perfect, just about. Right. Now the thing about it is, jewelry companies don't take those back on, like, because you can buy a diamond ring from a jewelry store, and if you take it back, you could trade it up until something bigger. You know what I'm saying? With the lab grown, they won't take them back.
How would they know?
Because you got paperwork.
You're not supposed to be able to tell.
No, you can't.
I think real good diamonds from reputable companies, they leave a signature inside the crystal, I think, so they can identify legitimate diamonds.
So that is I'm trying to think. It was a company that it's the way they make their diamonds, man. It was like the perfect cut. I can't remember the name of the company, but if
How
you
many
look through
facets it's got and
a
all that.
gem scope, I'm talking about symmetrical. It was perfect, but they were like the most expensive diamonds I've seen in my life.
Wow.
Really
Jeez.
nice.
All right.
But you know, Invicta was it 2 years ago had that Sabakwa specialty that had they claimed that they were VS quality. Only problem with that, the only problem I had with that is when you get any jewelry store sell you a VVS or VS quality diamond, it's always paperwork that comes with it. It's certified.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never
You're
not
supposed to
once
have
seen
you're supposed to have a piece of paper for every stone.
every stone, bro. So
Yes,
when
technically,
I
yes.
saw Invicta had that on that Sabakwa specialty and they wasn't offering because I think they went for like $2,900 first and foremost. VS diamonds, and I think it was 9 stones on that watch. That's nope, not for $3,000.
Yeah.
Not for three. Nope. The diamonds itself, man, that's a 10
grand a
come on,
piece.
10 grand. Easy.
Yeah.
And of course I think it had a Z60 in it in that Sabakwa specialty.
All right. Of course, I know, right? I know. It really is. It's
What
so
up, Rico?
All right, gentlemen, I got a call tonight.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
think
brother.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
I think it's a
You
good.
didn't even get to hear the ice cream from him. Oh,
Well, DK, wait a minute before you go. You never got to try a Choco Taco, or is that Kevin?
I think I've had a
Nope.
Choco Taco before. Yeah.
All right. What is your favorite treat?
Like as far as ice cream?
If you could buy anything off an ice cream truck, what is your favorite treat?
Oh God, either strawberry shortcake.
You my man. Yup, that's it. That's
Yeah.
it. Or that
Strawberry-
chocolate eclair, bro. One of them
I'm
two.
chocolate eclair too. I am too.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
know
that
growing
strawberry
up,
shortcake.
growing up, I really liked the push pops. You know what I'm talking
Yes.
about? Yeah.
Yep.
Like the Flintstone push pops
Yeah.
or stuff like that. Yeah, if we're talking about now though, it's gotta be strawberry shortcake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My man.
I'm chocolate eclair all the way.
My man.
oh, hey, well, let's not go tops yet. Once he hangs up on the thing here, we can do our top 5, right?
Yes.
All right.
Let's not throw them all out there.
All right, buddy.
All right,
Congratulations on finishing up, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
Good stuff. Are we on for Wednesday?
Yeah. I'll put out the link probably tomorrow or Wednesday morning.
All right, brother.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All right, see you later, bro.
Hey, DK.
Later, DK.
All right, so I'm going to save the terms for another night. Let's just finish up with maybe top 5 ice cream truck favorites.
Okay.
So I'm going to say I don't have a list in front of me. One of my favorite things to get off the ice cream truck from Joe, the ice cream man. And Joe, let's start with who Joe was. Joe he wouldn't look at you per se right away. He wanted to see how much money you had in your hand. And every time you said, all right, Joe, all right, give me a chocolate eclair. And he would go, all right, chocolate eclair and you're like, a pack of baseball cards. All right, chocolate eclair, baseball cards and you're like, how much I got left? He's like, all right, $2. And he's like, all right. And then you're like, okay, so give me some Juji fruits. All right, chocolate eclair, baseball cards, and Juji fruits. And you're like, So he would just systematically drain you of every last penny. Like he would get it down to where, you would get a Fireball or a Bazooka Joe, something like that. So that's Joe. So my number 5, I think, is going to be baseball cards.
I'm with Vic.
All right, Vic is number.
Baseball cards and your ice cream
push up.
trucks?
Ours didn't have that.
Nah.
Hey Lisa, hey Valerie, hey Tanya.
We had a little bit of candy.
Michael Dizon is in there. My brother's in there. Liz. That's who I can see so far. And whoever else is in there.
Mine would be, and this may not be the political name of like the actual name, but I think it was called Astro Pop, and it was just that looked like a spaceship or whatever.
Bomb Pop?
Like a bomb pop?
Bomb pop.
There
Yeah,
might
that
have been an Astro Pop too, though.
But like, and at the top of it had like the gumball or whatever.
Oh, that's the cannonball.
Yeah,
there was one,
but it was shaped like a
triangle, kind of.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
At the bottom
but
was
it
the
had the gumball at the top. So that's my number. Shut up! Stop
We're
it!
not there, Dale. We are not there. See, now you know what? Next week,
you did it. You did it.
Next week, penalty box. That's where you're going. Yeah, timeout penalty box.
All right.
So the bottom was
it was shaped like a cylinder. It was shaped like a cylinder, and it had a little gumball at the top.
That we had it was called a cannonball.
I want to say ours is called an Astro Pop, but
it could be though. There was all different names. All right. Okay.
So that's my number 5.
Ad, were there ice cream trucks in Holland?
Yeah.
Really?
When I was a kid.
What would you get off an ice cream truck in Holland? Like a croissant?
Weed?
Edibles?
Cannabis.
What was your favorite edible off the ice cream truck?
Blueberry Yum Yum.
No kidding, right? Do you have a ice cream truck favorite?
But they had like a counter in it, and they had to scoop the ice cream out. You know?
Oh, they had a full on.
Yeah.
Y'all fancy.
You could ask for any flavor you wanted. Well,
wow.
Wow.
They had 31 flavors on wheels, bro. Like we ain't never had
Tell me
like
you
that.
had Superman. Tell me you had Superman.
Superman
ice cream.
Yeah.
No.
We had that.
Huh?
No.
Yeah.
That was the best.
So Jesus hasn't seen an ice cream truck in years. However, he has seen a payphone.
Yeah. Coming from a guy that gets killed.
When did you come in, Jesus? Anyway, I don't remember you even coming in here. Where did I miss you? Have we killed Jesus tonight? By the way,
No, forgot about that.
All right, let's do away with Jesus tonight.
Let me find one. Jesus.
And then we'll get to our number 4 because Vic has already come in with the bomb pop.
The bomb pop.
Well, he's calling it a red, white, and blue rocket pop. On our truck,
That's it. That's the one. Ours had a little. That's what it's called, Vic. Bomb pop. But ours had the little gumball at the top.
Freeze 'em, Charles. I come.
Well, he didn't get killed.
That's the worst video ever, bro. I mean, you didn't even kill him. Oh, Paul Robbins came in now. Now the Ferrari kid has switched over to Facebook now. All right, so he came in late. All right, so number 4, I'm going to go with Vic on that. My number 4 would be the bomb pop, the red, white, and blue.
What is that? Was that outside?
Your ice cream, man, they only sell like that prepackaged ice cream?
Yeah,
yes.
the trucks.
Yes.
The trucks that drove around, yes.
Like with paper
there was a Mr. Softy truck, which no man ever wants to be called. And the Mr. Softy truck had soft serve ice cream on it. So it would be chocolate, vanilla, or the mix.
Yeah.
Yes. But the other ice cream trucks were all novelty stuff. Good humor. So they'd have to go to the Good Humor warehouse and pick up all the stuff and whatever.
Yeah. Blue Bunny.
But they had everything, penny candies, whatever, soda, everything. No, hot dogs might have came later, but there's still ice cream trucks in our neighborhood. It's crazy.
Yeah,
all right, so my number 4 is the bomb pop. Who's next?
Orange creamsicle for me.
Oh, I like those.
That's a good one.
Those are my hangover cures.
Nice. I've never thought of doing that for a hangover cure. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Mm.
All right, Trap. What's your number 4? Or did we already know this?
Man, my number 4 will be the chocolate eclair.
Okay.
Yup, my number 4 will be chocolate eclair.
Nice. Ad, you got anything else or no? What do you got?
What's your second favorite ice cream flavor?
Do you guys have that? The rocket popsicle?
Yeah, the bomb pop. It's like red, white, and blue.
No, it's red, Red
Well,
on
not
the
not
inside,
there.
green, and another one, blueberry, I think, on top.
They would be red, white, and blue in other countries, I'd imagine.
No, they were. I'm colorblind.
Like in Mexico, they're probably red, green,
Oh,
and
this
white.
really helps out because we don't even know what colors you're talking about. Probably
No.
Probably not even the right colors. There
So
was a
it's-
weird thing.
Flavor was lemon, raspberry, and another one. Can't remember.
Blueberry.
See, I'm from Michigan, and we don't eat yellow snow. So
No. Shit.
Apparently, no one cares in Holland because of the edibles. Right?
they always
All right.
got the monkeys.
Yeah. All right. So my number 3. I'm gonna go with I'll go with the bomb pop. Now the bomb pop was made, not the bomb pop, the cannonball. Now the cannonball was made, I believe, with sherbet with the gumball on the bottom. And Vic's coming in with strawberry shortcake. Very good. Nice. So that's mine is the cannonball.
Shortcake.
And they also had a weird I never tried it, the one that looks like a frog.
That's my number 3.
All right, my bad.
Dude, hey, I loved it. That was a specialty because that was the most expensive one on the thing.
Yeah, and it was giant. It was like a big giant frog.
Dude, it was
big
crazy.
eyes.
So his eyes was actually gumballs.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah. You missed out, bro.
I did. I don't even know
That
if they
frog
make
was
that
like
anymore.
that frog was like $2 by itself, bro.
I mean, if the Choco Taco is retired, I mean, I'm sure the
No, the frog, the frog was like, so I tried the ice cream truck a few years back. The frog is gone, bro. They don't even have it anymore. Yep.
that's sad.
So for me, continuing my theme of ice creams on a stick. Oh, what do we got? Oh, the
Is
fat
it called a
frog.
fat frog?
No, not
It's
that
the
one.
It's kind of like the one, yeah, right there. Yes, it's
Yep.
kind of like that, but it was on a. Oh, there it is, fat frog, right down here, down below, go down. Right there. That's it.
Yep.
It's on a stick. Yeah.
Yep.
That's it. That thing is amazing. Look
Yeah.
at that thing. It always kind of freaked me out though. I never bought it.
Well, you know what's crazy is like any kid that was seen with that, it was like you was the man at the point in time
Yes,
because it was
yes.
like the most expensive thing on the list. They'd be like, "Oh, he got the frog on, man." I was like, "Yeah,
Right.
man,
right.
try to take it, I'll kill you."
Yes.
Jab the
And
stick in your
you're
eyeball.
always jealous because that person had tried it and was liking it, and I was always too scared to try it. So I would never. I had the money for it because I had a paper route, but I couldn't do it. It was too freaky for me. And yes, Jesus, I believe there is a Ninja Turtle ice cream.
There is.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
At least there
So
was.
where are we at?
For me, it was the chocolate crunch bar, number 3.
Ooh, yeah.
My friend Mark is correcting me. It's the screwball, not the cannonball. I still think so. I don't know. I think either way you go with the screwball or the cannonball, it's the one that had the gum at the bottom, but I believe it was sherbet.
Either way, you end up with balls in your mouth.
One way or another, yes. I mean, that's pretty much what happens on this show. Anyway.
It's a chocolate crunch ice cream bar.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But
It's
it
just
was
like
almost so fast though. It was, man, bro. I'm talking about
Yeah.
like it's like 3 bites is gone.
Like that top left one there.
Lisa
Or-
is in on Facebook. I mean, we haven't seen Lisa in a long time. I don't know what's going on. I hope you're all right. You know what? She plays softball, by the way. So maybe that's
What's
what
up,
she's doing.
Lisa?
on her
Lisa?
Yes. All right. So where are we at? Number 2? Are we down to number 2?
Number 2.
I'm gonna go with toasted almond for my number 2.
That was a nice. That's flavorful.
Yes, and that's what Camone. I don't know what Camone just randomly put up. Toasted almond on it might be his favorite. Vic is coming in number 2 with toasted almond. Nice job.
I'll go
mine will
straight up ice cream sandwich. Can't go wrong.
No,
So
you're not going wrong. That's on the outside looking in.
mine is the strawberry shortcake.
Okay. Ad, you got anything?
No. Well, I like those Magnum ice cream bars. You know, on the stick.
Don't tell Vic about that. Vic
Why?
all
Magnum
over
ice cream.
that Magnum ice cream bar.
Oh.
It's got a separate ice cream bar at the bottom of
Right.
it.
Yes. Yes. Nice.
I can't believe my number one. Nobody's even said my number one, and I'm loving it.
Well, my number one's already been said, and mine is.
So my number one was your number two, Dale.
Okay. Mine is the chocolate eclair. By far. My favorite.
Chocolate
ice cream.
eclair?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I know during the 80s, we had just a vanilla ice cream sandwich.
Oh,
Then
yeah,
they
you
went to
get the Neapolitan.
Neapolitan. And then towards the 90s, it got bigger. So
Now
we
they're
had
making
the
this big.
yeah, so we had the oversized one, man, and the thing used to come out like crazy.
Is that an ice cream? It's like whipped cream in a.
No, not that chocolate eclair, dummy. What's wrong with you? Oh my God. It's the one down the bottom left corner.
He pulled up a whole donut for real.
I know, man. Not that. Yes, that one. That's it.
That looks horrible. Fuck.
It's absolutely delightful, man. It's the most delightful thing you'll ever put in your mouth. I guarantee it.
All kinds of pimples on it. Ooh.
Those ain't pimples, man. Those are treats right there. That's not
Treats?
pimples.
Sugar herpes.
Yeah, sugar.
Oh my
Sugar.
God. Those are little crunchies, man. What's wrong with you?
That's not an eclair.
You blew up my whole chocolate eclair world, bro. I mean, I'm scarred right now.
Oh my God.
You lit fire to my old chocolate eclair world, man.
So my number one was the ultimate because it was huge, it was mammoth, it was messy as hell, and it's the Chipwich.
Ooh.
The two chocolate chip cookies with about an inch and a half of ice cream.
Yes. Yes.
Bro,
That is
you ain't
great.
never lied. You have to
Damn.
hurry up and eat that, dude, because that thing melts all through your hand. Oh,
Yes.
wow.
You better get a pile of napkins in your
I
pocket.
forgot about that, dude. Yo, that's crazy.
It will not get you out of your timeout for next week, but it does a great job. Dale. Yeah. That's close, though. That's as close as you're going to get to getting out of it.
I mean, that man.
Yeah, that
bro,
is a
you gotta
great. And is that what Vic is talking about? Because I don't know. Vic says chocolate chip candy. I don't know what that is. I wonder if he's thinking that that's what he's thinking of. Vic, you need to clarify, bro.
I will say this, though. I will say this. My grandfather used to take me on the north side of Chicago, right? And that, like, when they would take us to the Hispanic area,
yeah,
and a little guy with this little bitty cart,
Jay Dice?
and they had real ice cream bars in it. Like it would have like the strawberry. They had this pineapple ice cream, dude.
Oh yeah,
gosh, dude, it was. And it was in the thickest, like you had to like get some scissors or something to cut it out because you couldn't pull it, you couldn't bite it off. You had to cut it.
Wow,
the plastic was like it was so thick, bro. But once you get it out and you start to get down on this thing, bro, like it wouldn't melt right, and it's like the flavor lasted forever. I was like, yo, it would take you all day. And that, you know, one good thing about it is towards the end, it's like juice, so you just drink the rest of it.
Yes. Wow. All right. So I know what Vic is talking about. Vic is talking about the vanilla. It's a vanilla bar on a stick, and it's coated with chocolate. So yeah, I know it. I know there's a name for it.
Chocolate coating crunch over the vanilla ice cream.
Hey, Kyle, we got an idea for you. By the way, we want you guys to do a show where you hit each other with either with both, with a wooden ruler and with a plastic ruler. And we want you to get some good snap on that. And Lisa has a number one. She just hasn't said it yet.
And the Hot Wheels tracks if you can find it.
Yes. Yeah, yes. And get yourself some Hot Wheel tracks and smack each other with those too. Let's see how
that's
that goes.
crazy. I talked to Kyle this morning, and I'm glad you're on here, bro, because I forgot to mail this out, but this is going out tomorrow. This is a challenge. I'm challenging the jabronis to this right here. What's in this bag?
Is that like an old Hardee's hamburger that's like 5 days old?
No.
It says it's really hot.
Something hot. And Lisa says, actually, Lisa came in. Her number one is the Magnum.
Oh,
of course.
There you go.
That just
And my buddy
made
Mark
Vic's
is the
day.
Choco Taco.
Does she understand the assignment?
She understood the assignment.
Clearly, she understood the assignment. Yes.
You crazy.
it's my favorite ice cream truck.
Travis is like, bing, the light bulb came on.
Yeah.
Are yours that
Oh,
big?
and,
No, ours were actual like 20-year-old conversion vans that had
Right.
coolers in them that drove
Yeah.
Randy
around
Balzano came in too on Facebook. Nice to have you on, bro.
with the
Oh,
most
wow, so
annoying loudspeaker.
Kyle's guessing it's a sock in that little bag you got there, bro.
Yep. Yes, it's a sock in there. Like, it's
Okay.
going out tomorrow, bro.
Got some protein play of love.
Wow,
Yeah.
Protein Player is always right at
Player.
the ready, man. It's always right at the ready. That will never. That's gonna
Well,
go down
I tell
in
you what.
YouTube history.
I know before we go, one of the most fun things about the ice cream experience was once you hit it, everybody comes running out, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Whoa!"
Yeah. And, like if you didn't have money on you, and you know you gotta run and go back in the house, you're like telling people, all right, just make sure he don't leave, right?
Right.
Or you gotta run through the yards on the other side to get to him.
Man, it's a mission. It's a whole
That's
mission to
what
catch an
Trap-
ice cream truck.
Yeah,
That's where Trap
sound-
perfected the phrase. I said, "Yo."
I said,
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Oh my God. I know that sound would literally just drive you. Your mind would be like, "Oh my God."
And
You could hear
you
it
got to
three
do an
blocks
ice
away.
cream truck, bro. You got to do an ice cream one. You got to do an ice cream video, bro.
You could hear it from like blocks away.
No, ad. I want to see ice
Oh.
cream, bro. I want to see an ice cream truck, like a bunch of little kids running behind.
Oh yes. Oh, all right. Yes, I get what you're saying.
Hey, and
Yes.
you know what? I'm gonna tell
Yes,
you,
all of us running behind it.
one of the most classical scenes when it comes to ice cream truck was Friday, the first Friday. He said, "What you
Everything
want?
reverts back to Friday. I love
Give
it.
me some chili cheese Fritos."
Yes. That's the second Friday reference we had tonight, man. The first one was the smacking of your mama.
Yeah.
I love that.
There you go,
a
Ad.
trilogy, right?
That's what we're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, and I always loved when Eddie Murphy would talk about the ice cream man.
I said, "No."
Kids losing their minds, man, tripping over sprinklers and everything just to try and get to your mother to get like, 10 cents.
If you're like me, then when you hear him play that tune, you know exactly what it means on a hot afternoon. And keep a lookout.
This is a
You
terrible
wanna
song.
miss out. I hope you save some room.
Beat no.
You hear his song and hurry quickly join the queue. You make your choice and then you take your money, pay him too, and then you chill out. Try not to spill out. I hope you save some room. I hope you save some room for ice cream. Cool me down with ice cream. I turn around upside down with ice cream. All
That's
around
SpongeBob.
upside down with
SpongeBob.
That was
ice cream.
SpongeBob.
Truck goes round and round.
Look at Dale.
You're at the park and suddenly you hear your favorite sound. It's about the only thing that'll make you leave the playground. He's in the neighborhood.
It's a terrible
Streets
rap.
are frozen good. I hope he'll come around. He's fully stocked with treats and goodies, oh so cold. He loads them up and settles in and heads out on the road. Will it be Sunday?
It's got a good beat though, John. You need to do
It
like
does
a
have a good beat for the rap.
I hope you come around with ice cream. Cool me down,
It's the
cool
one
me
you rock
down
with.
with ice cream. I'll turn around upside down with ice cream. All around through the town, the ice cream truck goes round and cruise.
Wow.
Angry
Angry
Birds.
Angry Birds.
Ninja Turtles.
Just right. Keep them frozen night. Only problem might just be you have to
That
choose.
strawberry crunch is
If
pretty
you
good
want
too.
the ice cream sandwich, can you even
Sonny.
lose? What an obstacle. Do you pick the popsicle? How are you gonna choose? How are you gonna choose your ice cream? Cool me down with ice cream. I turn around upside down with ice cream. All around through the town, the ice
missing after this guy went through.
All right, it's gotta go. All right, go. So I have Blue Bunny on there. Now, Blue Bunny it's actually my favorite treat, but there's very few times that you would see it on an ice cream truck. So my favorite Blue Bunny of all time, they made a black raspberry similar to Vicks. So it was black raspberry covered in chocolate. So just like Vicks, only black raspberry ice cream. It was the best thing ever, but it was not always on the ice cream.
It's over your shoulder, bro. What the heck?
What?
It's Kyle.
Kyle.
Wow.
Hey, Kyle, you know what they do have? They have something, and it sounds so gross. They have something called Hot Scream. It's ice cream made with I don't know, jalapenos. I don't even know, but it's hot ice cream, bro.
That sounds terrible.
Well, they call it Hot Scream. That's real bad. You don't call it Hot Scream.
Well, you think about it, though.
Yeah, it sounds like it's coming out the other end.
No, John, think about it. It's a genius because when you have something really hot, what do you have with it to make it kind of calm down? Dairy, right? People drink milk.
Yeah, but I don't know if that works. And I can't put dairy behind like red hot sauce or anything like no.
That's the only thing that'll calm it down, though.
It out.
Yeah, but what's going to happen on the other end is that my
it's going to come out. Trust the belief, bro.
It's going to come out fire, bro. Yes. I mean, yeah. No.
Ice cream for dogs.
Wow. Yeah, but I think that's still that's I mean, because it's still ice cream. You gotta get that hot scream. That's what you gotta get.
That's
and
ice cream
while you're eating hot scream, someone has to beat you with a ruler.
On your bare ass.
Man.
And a Hot Wheel track all at the same time.
Ooh.
And maybe an apple tree branch too. Yes, Andy, we're still on. Thanks for hot scream.
Salted
Do they fry it?
Yeah, it's made with jalapenos. There you go. Good job, man. Very good. Well,
and it's gluten free.
And maybe some Legos. So there you go. So that's a bonus.
Yeah, okay, you can take that gluten. That's a stomach ache in the bottle.
I mean, you can even get it in flavors. They got salted caramel. They got chocolate.
All right, so we got for coming up in the future. I'm going to go back to the terms that I want to talk about. There are some terms that I want to talk about. It has mostly to do with, back in the day. Even I can't remember what we used to say, but I remember one of the first terms that came through when something was very cool. You would call it fresh, right?
Or rad,
or whatever. And now I just got used to lit, and which I didn't use, but I just. From hearing it, then I knew it was. I think we've moved on past lit now, and we're on gassed or something.
Or
Tavern. Hey, TJ, come here. Hold up before we go.
We need the youth in on this.
Okay, so I got a question for y'all. When somebody say something fresh, what terms do y'all use?
Like clean.
It's clean.
Yeah.
What you say?
Like
if I say that's dope. Like what? Okay, they dripped out.
Dripped out.
Yeah.
What about gas?
Okay, so they got drippy, dripped out, clean. Well, then we said fresh, like we like, oh man, that's a fresh outfit. Well, that's old. Like,
and then there was that rap song, FRESH, fresh, yo, that's fresh. You remember that song?
Yeah, I was listening. Okay, so
the whitest guy you know.
It is. So hit me with another term, John. Hit me with another term. Why you got lit. Okay, so y'all still lit. So y'all still say lit. They call it litty now.
Litty.
I've heard y'all say litty.
What about gassed? Or super gassed?
That's hot.
Okay.
I
hear cap all the time.
Cap, that's mean you lying, right? Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Yeah, stop it. So huh? Oh, she calling Siri.
Yeah.
Okay, so hit me with another term.
Hip.
I just had now. I thought we have moved on from like dope and lit, and now I thought we were on.
Like Ad said, hip.
And I know turnt is way past, right?
Do y'all still say turnt?
Nothing is turnt anymore.
They don't use turnt no more.
No. Right.
we could raise the roof.
No, the raising of the roof is long overdue. Long done. Yeah, when's the last time your kids raised the roof? Ever.
He said I ain't never raised no roof. All right, so we don't use they don't use the term turnt anymore. That's dead.
Yes. Yeah, this is what I'm hearing. You know, I like to stay up on these things.
It's just a lot of people around. Okay, so they say everybody named mama in here is the new term for lit. It's a long way to say lit.
Everybody and their mama.
Everybody named mama in here is the new term for lit.
Okay.
Wow, that's a mouthful.
Yeah, I like to stay current with these things. Yes.
So y'all say jumping? Okay, they use jumping.
Okay.
So that's been recycled.
Yes.
We used to say, you know what I'm saying? Like at one point.
Yes, that was a while ago, but that's good it's coming back.
That's crazy.
Maybe Fresh will come back. Especially the way I did it.
He said no.
R-E-S-H, fresh. Yo, that's fresh. Getting in. You know that song, right?
Hey, they said that song needs to stay in the grave wherever it came from.
That's not so fresh.
Maybe I didn't do it right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know old school still say fresh because, you know, like Outkast made that fresh is so clean. Something like that was, that's dope. You feel me?
Yes, absolutely. All right. That's good to know.
So
I like staying current. Because you hear things, you know, sometimes you hear things you're like,
bro, we need to go like we need to have a to be continued with this one because you need to go into music, how we were raised up, the music, like how they rap back then is not how they rap now. So mumble rap is the move right now. Yeah, I understand, bro. But like,
wait a minute, what's mumble rap? So, I want to use the vocator.
So who's the hottest rapper out right now?
It's basically rap that you can't
Young
even
Boy.
understand.
So it's a rapper called Young Boy.
Okay.
And who? NBA Young Boy. NBA Young Boy. Never Broke Again type of. Okay, all right. So that's one of the songs. It's called Never Broke Again. He's completely different from a Curtis Blow. If you guys came up in that era.
Yes.
Rakim. All right. LL Cool J.
The basketball song. I can sing that.
Yep. So like that's done for, bro. Houdini, that is so far gone from them. They use the beats. They still sample the beats.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, like this will be a whole show, bro. Like this, the music of yesteryear versus now. Yeah. You can't cover that in one night.
No. Dre's beats, Dre will never die because his beats will live on forever.
Oh no, Dre's still doing this thing, but like
I'm just saying, no, his beats, they're timeless.
Oh yeah, because he's supplying everybody. So yeah, like that's a done deal. But like as far as the rappers that we were used to coming up, groups, you know what I'm saying? Like one of the hottest groups I'm saying in history was Outkast. But Outkast got replaced by the Migos. So
wow. Okay, Migos, yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Hey. Like,
well, my favorite is
all right, yo, get out. Disperse. Bye.
Oh, my favorite one is Versace. Yeah, so I came up with chai tea latte, same thing. Great song, isn't it? Come on now, chai tea latte. Come on, if you can do Versace, I can do chai tea latte. I can make that a song.
Hey, Ed, take us out of here, man.
All right, one last question. If you were gonna get an STD and it was called Dripped Out, would you rather have an STD called Dripped Out or the Clap?
Neither.
That one.
I got
Hey,
another
I gotta go
question.
to ad back because they both sound dangerous.
Yeah.
Here's another question, though. In the case that the clap is, if it spreads, is it considered a case of applause?
Wow, get out. Hey, Ed, take us out of here, man.
You are definitely in timeout after that
Hey.
one. I mean, my chai tea latte may have been bad, but that was worse.